Hello and welcome. You know the deal. We are here for another interesting terraforming run. Let's see what we get today. Manutech, very strong. Polyphemos, almost terrible in every situation, but could have situations. And Thorgate, we don't get that many Thorgate synergies. It's not that strong, but it's something to consider. Some energy, steel, and plants. I mean, microbes could work with a card too. Ecology expert means we should look out for things. Not very much production, right? Only 2 energy production in the first gen means that Manutech doesn't get to abuse its power. There are some energy tags, which means we could get energy if we get to 2 energy tags by playing Thorgate, get a discount on both of these cards, have the acquired company. Gyropolis, in a weird way, actually works well because we have Extremophiles potentially, acquired company potentially. No more of these. Are there any cards that have requirements? No terraforming requirements. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't know that any of these stand out to me as being all that interesting. I don't even know what I would take for turn 1 resources other than maybe some steel. I mean, you could lean into something like a magnetic field generator, but, like, it's so expensive to get such a minor payout. You get a lot of TR from it, though. I am interested in putting microbes in play. So, we'll do Thorgate, we'll do Enceladus, Callisto, Ceres, maybe not Callisto. We should have enough energy without needing an energy colony, so we'll take the other ones. Getting 2 oxygen bumps seems good. I don't need this energy, because I can get it from my other cards. So let's start with a lot of resources. And then we certainly want the easy production. We want, maybe we go for the magnetic shield dome and stuff. Oh, I don't know. This is a lot of energy to be putting down range. Certainly Extremophiles is fun. But yeah, there we go. A little bit of terraforming, a whole bunch of steel. I'm just going to play this event for the 2 steel right out the gate. It breaks even and it gets us an event played in terms of future requirements. So, I mean, maybe I should have taken energy because this will actually get us to a point where we don't have enough energy. Oh, I can take an ocean. I didn't even think of that. I won't have enough energy for trades, but hell, that's not too bad. Maybe I should have gone for the plants actually, just because with viral enhancers and 2 plant income, we might get where we want to go pretty quick. Anyway, we have neutral income right now when it comes to metals, money, and whatnot, so that's in a good spot. If we can get a little bit more energy or take a standard project, we can get more going on. Martian Zoo works well to get animals in play. Not that we have an animal colony, but something to consider. I could get microbes in play. And I don't have titanium income, but Jetstream Microscrapers is something to do with Venus. It's hard to say which one is the correct play. I kind of want the colonies to be building up. But at the same time, I want to be able to trade with a colony next gen. So perhaps we do a standard project for energy. It's only $8. And then here, like, we could do something. I don't want to lose this. If I play you, I still don't have enough for Extremophiles this turn, so I think we pass. Unfortunately, our greeneries are locked into the bottom of the board until I get like a city card or something, which is really the pain of placing a tile. We do like skydocks and energy if we need it. So the annoying thing here is I do need another earth tag. So even though refugee camps is terrible, I could take it. Just so that skydocks is playable. Now, I don't think I would play it this turn. I think we'd rather get a colony up and running. And that colony should probably be economic. So I'm thinking Ceres. right? Get a steel income. We can trade with it. That gets a bunch of metal in play. And again, with 6 steel, that's enough for the Martian Zoo right now. I just won't have anything for it, but that's fine. So, heat's coming online. Let's take one more ocean over here. Just lots of ocean set up. Nitrogen rich is a maybe. Everything else is not required. And again, I could trade 4 plants or something else. It's hard to say. Certainly getting... I mean, Skydocks would be so great to have a discount, right? Is microbes, they're not even in play, right? Because this is an income per turn, but it's very expensive. And then that's an income per turn starting now, plus a discount. And now I have the second fleet in play. For now, I'm just taking a heat. A little bit of heat. Let's see. Where do I want to trade for? Again, I have $2 extra. I could lose income, but I don't want to do that. I don't want to lose my energy. If anything, I need more of it. Maybe you just take the plants? Just a quick jaunt over. Now if I play that card, I should go back up to 8 plants and I can grab a card or something. We'll take a heat bump. Energy. It does require science tags. We do have the ability to chase some science tags. I shouldn't have to go after these bad lads. Instead, we should be able to play research, viral, and then this card. There might be a different order, and there might be other cards that work. For now, we play research. Because I don't have the couple dollars, you know. If I play viral, I at least get a green replacement, but that green replacement doesn't give me the money I need. I could sell cards. Colony for... money for colonies. 4 cards to sell is quite the stretch, because I'd like to keep my Venus combo. If I was willing to get rid of it, right, the Venus and the Venus animals, and then, you know, it works. And if it works, you do it. Now we have the energy coming in that we can do 2 trades, or I can start playing some of the cards that I like. If I'm going to start doing 2 trades, that means I need to invest in, like, another colony. Which, I mean, a colony for plants is fine by me. I would accept that for sure. Let's start getting help with Venus. Everything else looks pretty good. Venusian animals, conference, free power plant, pretty much free ocean. I mean, what's not to love there? Take you. Let's get our Olympus conference. So now we're getting card draw from our science tags. I'm pretty sure I can copy in something decent here. 3 energy, I think, is pretty solid. That certainly means magnetic field dome can go back down, so we get the plant income. And I played another earth tag, so now we have a little bit more cash. I'll just enhance for a plant, even though it's not that sexy. And we're going to continue to not bring in refugees, but that could be a thing later on. For now, we will trade. And is a single plant worth trading for? It's 2 plants. It'll be 3 plants next turn. I think for now we let this energy spill over, and that will give us a heat bump. Which we could really go for, because we're at a break point. Yeah, hopefully we get like a city placement or something so I can get up here. Molehill Lake, Venusian plants, grass. I mean, this is all reasonable. If there was a titanium colony instead of a steel one, we would be loving life right now. But instead, we're just chilling. Probably focus on the plants. Again, I'm pretty sure this would be a card pickup if it wasn't for the fact that Neutral City was there blocking it. There's no animal to get, right? Oh. I don't know why it says I can grab an animal. Martian Zoo, of course. Of course. I thought I have no points for animals. I should have definitely taken a Martian Zoo animal. $19. I mean, that's either a colony or a heat bump for this heat income. I'm going to go for the colony for the plant income, only because I have 2 fleets. So being able to have 2 decent things to trade with every gen is really going to accelerate us. The problem remains that we're buried down here at the bottom of the board. I need a city or something offered to me to get me better placements. I don't mind. I don't mind. I love. Oh yeah, that's great. So as always, we trade. We're grabbing steel. At one point, we can go for microbes, but for now, we're just grabbing 3 plants and everything else. That means I can play my meat industry. So now anytime I play an earth tag, I'm going to get an animal, and everyone's going to be jealous. I need to buy a Venus bump or a heat bump, because the government won't be able to help me with any bumps if I don't. So I'm going to pick Venus, because that's where I want the government to be giving me free bumps. For the sake of argument, I'll throw a greenery over here, just because it has a titanium tied to it. And then here, I'm going to get an animal. That gives me $2. Then I get money for my animals. And we're back up in terms of cash. We got like $8 from that. That's awesome. Minus 16 is quite close. If only we could get some more bumps. We do have energy coming into heat, so we are going to get there. We have some decent events. We're getting help from the government on Venus. This will help. Yes, yes. The only problem is how expensive all of this is, and I love Noctis farming. It's a building tag, so I feel like I have to. Now the big thing here is that Deimos Down is actually a placement, which is crazy. And the only problem with it is that I also want... I need to pick up a titanium. Because I want the oceans up here. You can't put Deimos down beside a city. So, like, it gets a little awkward. I could pick up titanium at the bottom as well. So if I ice asteroid, for instance, that gets me some good stuff. I have steel in hand, so this should be simple. We get an animal. I'm not playing another earth tag, so we get the income. And $21 to titanium. I mean, come on. I need $3. $3. Trade and trade. Hey, $3. I mean, I definitely can sell this and this. I have 2 cards. Is there a 3rd card to sell? Not one that I want to. I paid for artificial photosynthesis under the assumption that another science tag would be incredible. I guess I just put this greenery down here because the $2 back is meaningful. And then I can sell asteroid hollowing. And that leaves me just enough for Deimos Down. Again, I could go for double adjacency, but I'll go for single just to have better placement later. We can almost put a greenery in this nice pocket. But man, like, look at the amount of greeneries we've done. We've done the whole bottom of the board. That's crazy. If we get offered a building tag, we want to buy it. That's just simple as it is. Whew. The heat definitely needed a lot of help. Thankfully, we got it from that event. Stratopolis enables us to do Venus bumps, right? Or no, I sold my Venus combo earlier. Still, this opens it back up. This is something I can do with my steel. It's a very expensive Venus bump. This is 2 1-point animals plus $4 back and everything else. It's nasty because I'm being offered so many great cards in terms of points, and my greed is taking hold, so I'm buying the cards. But we don't have any right buying the cards because we are not in a strong position. We're going to trade. We're going to get some steel. We're going to trade. We're going to get some plants. Grass is playable and gets us to the next thing. What is our plant tags at? Because I was thinking if you grass, you can go along the water. And this would be a plant, like if I had one more plant tag, would be incredible for plant income. But honestly, our plants are there. Like we've made it. Here, I can overpay in steel. Just get a placement. I'd love to have my 1-point animals online. But even with Atmos Scoop, we're not quite there. Do we have card draw coming? No, not on the next science tag. Interesting. Atmos Scoop is cute. Stratopolis is cute. I don't have a combo for it though, so to invest in it without any combo lined up is spooky. I mean, I don't know if you gamble on it. It's a gamble that's quite painful. You do benefit from the 2 floaters that you can throw down. Let's lean into the greed. Screw it. The income that we get back is certainly not worth it, but when has that stopped us in the past? Might hold my cash here. We only got up to +3 money income from playing a city that we almost certainly shouldn't have played. That's how weak our dollars income has been. Insects, yes please. Nuke, yes please. Potatoes would give me the plant tag, but I'm not for it. I'd rather terraform the planet. So, Atmos Scoop for 2 Venus bumps means that now, if ever I play a science tag, I'm getting an animal, which is $2. Also, Venusian insects. I'll just take a plant from it, but we can place from here extremophiles onto Venusian insects. That feels okay. Here, I'm not. You know, I am gonna take 1-point animals. Screw it. I'm greedy. I'm gonna take 1-point animals. Where do we nuke? We don't have great nuke placements. Perhaps we tow a comet first. I want to nuke beside where I did. Now, unfortunately, the nuke is an earth tag, but I need to do this tap so that I can play it. A mangrove is almost certainly not what I need. Because I have Venusian insects, we should take a whole bunch of these. Too bad we didn't get money back for insects. I have steel that I can't spend, so I'll just take the plants. And we'll pick up more plants. So we have all of the oxygen accounted for. I'll lose 1 income for a point. And Stratopolis is now worth 2 points. Which, I mean, is fine. But, I mean, I need to terraform the whole planet. The points are great. Trading Colony would have been awesome. Had so many points in this game. But that is not the draft we were looking for, unfortunately. Okay. Venusian plants for a Venus animal. This is interesting, right? Because it's going to give us a bunch of bonus plant income and a bunch of TR to help us get to 63 TR, but I'm almost certain that this is like killing us. $30 for a heat bump is terrible. $30 for 3 TR towards this is great. I think we're just maximizing the dollars we have though at this point. Like we can't win without the ability to spend resources, and we have no cards to spend those resources on. You know, we could go and pick up a ton more steel right now, but there's to what end? We picked up all the cards from the board. -1, there's technically a card there. So we could trade for the plants and then enhance for a plant. So again, this cost me $11, but I'm going to get $4 and 2 points back. And then Hail Mary, card draw, CEO's favorite project, cost me 0, gives me $2 back. I mean, that's fine. Even like artificial photosynthesis and other things are all cute here. We just want to... I don't know. What do we want to do? We could buy... If I was just going for points, I would buy a colony, probably. But there's a break point. An ocean gives you, like, 4 adjacencies back. That's almost certainly the right way to go. You get the last ocean. We don't quite have enough for 2 heat bumps, especially not enough after that to then get the mangrove. Do we have a science tag? We do. So artificial photosynthesis for a card draw. It is going to give us an animal. Gives a land claim. That's a big pile of nothing doo-doo. We did, you know, in retrospect, get close on the TR getting to 63. We did play a lot of cards to make that happen, right? I always, like, go back all the way to the card I said was bad to play at the start, right? Oh, it's not in chronological. Okay. But our magnetic field dome, this maybe gave us a few early oxygen bumps, but we over-exceeded it. And however many oxygen bumps it would have given me, we would have got double the that amount of heat bumps if we had just waited to play this till the end. We still could have picked up the oxygen or ocean at the end. Maybe this 3 TR was really the money that kept our wheels greased because we had so little money production. Even now, only +3. But it's almost certainly better for that energy to either be used for trading or to just turn into heat, quite frankly. Our colonies didn't really do us that many favors. We didn't get enough building tags. Literally, I didn't trade with Ceres the last 2 gens, I'm pretty sure. Or at least not last gen and this gen. And, you know, we're going to be left here with 10 extra plants. But despite the fact that I'm flush full of steel, notice I don't have any cities played. So to have so many greeneries in this strategy, so much energy and so much steel, and never be offered city cards that are played on the board is just a sin, right? You know, that extra heat bump or 2 could have came from heat placement bonuses or whatnot. So yeah, I by no means did I play this game perfectly. I never do. And by no means did I play the most competitive strategy. It surely wasn't Thorgate. But we did something interesting. We played a solid game. We got 30 points on cards, 29, 13 greeneries, which is just a little bit wild, and almost got the 63 TR. We did get over 100 points, And the terraform was pretty far out, right? We still had like 4, 5, 6 Venus bumps. I don't know. We were past halfway for sure. But then on top of that, we needed 4 heat bumps. Like, that's a lot of terraforming left outstanding. But we had the energy, we had the steel. There's lots of cards out there that convert energy into heat production, for instance. But instead we ended up getting a weird greenery strategy. I don't know. I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.